ICR presents this moment in history.
Good morning, folks. If you're just listening right now, we are the early morning stretch with Johnny and Benzino.
Back at it.
So
We out here.
we're gonna discuss what came to my thought, but great news about Lamarcus Aldrige going to the Spurs.
Now, this was the key move over the summer. We're talking about NBA offseason moves. Now, this was the biggest fish in the pond, and he went to a new pond, and that pond's located in San Antonio. He's not by the Alamo. He's not by all that little river walk they have there. No, he's actually playing in AT&T Stadium.
Mhm.
Is it stadium? No, it's a dome. Arena. Arena. And he's running with the Spurs this year. Now, when you look at a player like Lamarcus Aldrige, you're looking at the third best power forward in the league, arguably. You put Ant Davis, Blake Griffin, Lamarcus Aldrige. He's in that top three conversation, no questions asked. This dude's a 20-8 guy every night, and when he wants to, he can be 20-10. He can be 22 and the dude can score. Dude can get boards. This dude's a vital part of that Portland offense last year, and him being on the Spurs, is that even fair to the NBA? You're gonna put that guy on the Spurs. Is it with Greg Popovich, with Tim Duncan? Is it fair to have that? That's a advantage for the old Spurs to bring in Lamarcus Aldrige.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Well, I think that it's a great fit,
Of course.
to be honest. And I brought it up with another show that I do with Ian.
Talk about it. You plug your show in. When's that show?
Show is every Wednesdays at 2 Eastern Time,
Okay.
11 o'clock West Coast time.
Wait, can I plug in my show then?
Yes, sir.
All right, In the Cut, Rob Jiggity, 5 to 6 on Wednesdays. I don't know the Pacific time, but Lamarcus Aldrige is that good fit in San Antonio.
Yeah. Perfect fit. It amazes me because it reminds me in '99 when David Robinson was mentoring Tim Duncan.
So you're going to compare like that. Tim Duncan is now the admiral
Yes.
for a young
Tell him, Benzino.
Lamarcus Aldrige. Even though it's not Tim Duncan's rookie year, but the same thing is still there. You have arguably the best power forward to ever grace the hardwood of the National Basketball Association.
Tell him, Benzino.
Mentoring Lamarcus Aldrige that has potential to be a great player in this league.
Yeah. And the Spurs chemistry.
Chemistry is undoubted. They do this in their sleep, literally.
Yeah.
Even Kawhi Leonard. Bro, Kawhi Leonard probably got the chemistry down the third week of training camp.
Yeah. And it's awesome because they don't care who scores.
They don't.
And it's just a perfect fit for him. And it's just funny how Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili, they're asking him, are you guys going to retire? When is retirement coming? And then, boom, they got Lamarcus Aldrige over the summer. And it was just like, no more retirement. Let's just get this 6th ring for Tim Duncan. 4th ring for Manu Ginobili. Actually 5th, sorry. 4th ring for Tony Parker. It's like, let's get it rolling, I know Tim Duncan still has about 2 to 3 years left in the tank because he plays basic basketball. He doesn't play
basic.
Just keep it basic, That's what you do, Benzino. You keep it basic on the court.
Nah, I try to be flashy with it.
With the passes. You got some good looks. I saw the other day.
Actually,
it was
passes
yesterday.
be on point. I ain't gonna lie.
It was yesterday.
I appreciate that. Brother man got the 3. I always see him out there.
Oh, man.
We out here. But we were playing like the Spurs. We put Brandon, we put Jiggity, we got Arma on the spot. We look like the young Spurs.
You guys did it, man. You guys did it. And it was really enjoyable to watch,
Thanks. I appreciate that.
But the Spurs, do you see them taking the championship this year?
Taking the chip? Bro, I wish the Spurs were, but I'm not going to say I'm taking them. So if you know how when you say, oh, everybody picked the Spurs and they're going to lose. So I'm not going to say the Spurs are going to win because I might jinx them. But and the fact, if we're still staying on the Spurs topic, they also acquired David West, the other veteran, for the veterans minimum. He could have been a Knick.
Yeah.
David West. He could have got all the money he wanted, but he took the veterans minimum to run with the Spurs. That's just saying, yo, I'm an OG in the game. I'm just trying to get this ring.
Yeah. And
Players care about winning, especially at that age. You already done, like, he's already been to All-Star appearances. He already has the glitz and glamour of the NBA life.
Yeah.
To complete his NBA career, he wants that ring.
Why not finish with the icing on the cake?
Right.
With the cherry on top, folks.
Sprinkles.
Yes. And, you know, David West, he already had good money with the Pacers. They paid him great.
And New Orleans.
And New Orleans as well, you know. They paid him great. Lamarcus Aldrige got paid great.
And he got that Jordan deal now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
He's getting paid.
Yeah, so he's getting paid. So it's time for them to get a ring on their finger.
Yes.
You know? And
no ring pop.
no ring pop. That's what Allen Iverson has? No, I'm just kidding.
Bunch of ring pops. No rings. Don't resemble the same thing.
But, you know, I also want to discuss Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, let's talk about Kobe real quick.
You know, because Kobe, it's time for Kobe. You know, he's not that player what he once was, you know. So I think it's time for him to get a pay cut. I mean, because think about it. Those endorsements for Nike, he's getting bread.
He's getting bread out the factory.
Yeah. So what better way to take a pay cut, get better players, and try to get that sixth ring for him? Seems like he really wants it, but in order to want it, you have to take a little sacrifice. Everybody got to
eat the pie.
Exactly. And, you know, Kobe's 36. It's that time.
Yeah, he's entering 20 years in the league.
Yeah. It's that time.
And it's that time to take a break on the early morning stretch. I'm Benzino, the hero, Johnny Diaz. We will be back
folks. So
talk
sit
about
tight.
it.